We have to do a rule that you can't do the same housemate someone else has done.
Okay. You're up, Jay.
Let me just have 2 seconds to think of someone.
I thought something I've done really stupid.
I'm crap at impressions.
Paul. I can't even think of anyone yet. Oh no, bullshit! You serious? Oh no. Jugs, come on, let's get under the doonas. Jugs. Oh, fucking bullshit. You serious, mate? Oh no, bullshit.
He's playing the game.
He's playing the game. He's playing the game. He's an actor. He's saying, Jugs, come on, under the doonas.
You forgot I'm getting angry now.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna forget getting angry now. Fuck.
That was a good impression of him as well.
Right, I'm crap at impressions, but I'll have a go anyway. I couldn't do the volume. I'm not going to get the volume right. But it would go something like,
Actually, our tie is on the batty, and I saw a film the other day about that guy, Howard Dean. He's a magician, apparently.
Rachel! Really good!
That was a really good one.
Go on, Andrew.
I can't think.
Howard Dean.
One idea that I had would be to do Mario and just take all my clothes off, but I'd rather keep them on. But one thing that I always found quite funny, although he didn't do it too often when I was in the house, but people would always do the impressions, was...
Patrick!
That's Steve.
Papa Steve!
Come on!
That was pretty much as loud as they got.
That was him. A lot of glory on old Papa Steve. A lot of glory. Who's up next?
JJ.
No,
Josie.
No, Ben. You're grandma.
No, I'm the one that pulled the...
You're right. Sorry, it's, who's...
Josie.
Oh, right,
Yeah, you to put the card out.
Okay, sorry, guys. Oh, look at me next time.
We could spend all night doing impressions of different housemates.
You just twist it and pull out. Oh, wait, can't come out.
No, that was the one on top.
Was that? we got to leave tomorrow night. We got to leave tomorrow night, mind you. So
Yeah, you're here.
yeah, all time.
Right. Where? You getting dizzy looking at it? There's my bracelet over there. What has been your funniest moment of the series?
You already said yours.
Yeah, I've already said mine.
Think of another one.
Just think your second favourite.
Funniest moment of the series.
On my leg. When you sprayed fly spray on my leg.
Oh, right, yeah. That was a giggle.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm sorry I didn't entertain you fully then.
I'll change this to my number one task then, because my funniest moment of the series was the Ben bit. But my number one task then, I'll change them round, them two round. My number one task was quite possibly the perfect day. Was that a task?
Yeah, that was a task.
The perfect day. I got up with Anthea Turner, serving me breakfast in bed. Then I went and got my nails and toes done by two lovely ladies. Then I had my hair done by Lee Stafford and the lovely Joe. Then I had a makeup artist. Then I had Nancy Lamb cooking me a beautiful, 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 beautiful meal. And then to top it all off, I got serenaded from Simon from Blue. Like, do you know what I mean? Talk about perfect.
They get the Ray-Bans.
Oh, and he gave me a pair of Ray-Bans to end it with, so I swapped them around because, yeah. All right?
Yeah, that's great.
And a pair of Ray-Bans.
So, Dave's next.
Funniest.
then
Can we have a
Andrew.
little break
you-
in a
you
minute?
two.
I want to go
Five.
for a fag.
I'm next.
Oh, yeah, shit.
You're next.
Is it me?
Yeah,
me then you.
Okay.
Funniest moment, dude.
God, this is hard.
I know my one.
I was going to say when you stuck the spoons to your face.
Yeah.
You know, the poor lad was trying to concentrate. And they were just laughing, creeping up and down.
God, this is hard. One of the funniest moments in the series for me was only after a short while that I'd actually been in the house. It was one of the many times I had to try and stop John James from walking out of the house, but this time he actually walked through the fire exit. And even though it was a really serious moment in the time that I was here, as I was chasing him down and even though it was quite a serious moment, it's one of the funniest things that has happened while being really serious at the same time. So that would be my funniest moment.
I've had so many funny moments, I'm not sure what's my funniest, but Josie jogged my memory to the incident where Ben almost died and we almost murdered him outside. Ben's expressions were always amazing, and he had this like swimming cap on, and it was over his one ear, but then his other ear, which is slightly bigger than the other ear anyway, and sticks out more, it was just sticking out like a satellite dish on the side of his head. And he hung up on this board for like an hour while I think it was Kiva and Iffy taped him up with this really strong gaffer tape. And by the end of it, he's just there. He hadn't said anything for ages, and he's just holding himself up with his ear sticking out. And like he wasn't like saying anything, wasn't pulling any faces. He's just there. And then the next thing you know, he basically his head just dropped. And I thought he was dead. It was like a scene from the crucifixion, and Ben's out there, and all of a sudden his head drops, and then he lifts up and he says, I need a drink. And then he says, I can't breathe. So he starts trying to push himself off the board, and obviously he's not going anywhere because he's gaffer taped up. And then like someone gives him a drink, and Iffy and Kiva are wanting to win the task, so they just keep taping him up. They just keep going and going and going, and the guy can't breathe. And the next thing you know, he tries to push himself off the board, and his head drops again. And I thought, dude, he's dying. He really can't breathe, and he's dying, and his head dropped down. So I didn't know what to do, so I just thought, right, I get some ice. There was these buckets of ice there, because it was a really hot day. So I just grabbed handfuls of this ice and just started ramming it down the back of his neck to bring him around. And as the ice is going down, he's like this, and I'm banging the ice down his neck. And then he lifts up his head, and he goes, and he just sort of growled at me, and we had to rip all this tape off him and get him down. But Ben was just amazing, and like I'm surprised that he's not still here, because in terms of entertainment, like everything he did was just so entertaining. I remember in the mornings when his bed would come up and he would be stuck on his bed and he wouldn't be moving, he would just be there up on his bed and stuff, and just a funny guy. But that was a pretty funny moment. That was my favourite.
Mario. Andrew's then and you. Well, I've had so many funny moments in this house. Most of them, some of them brought about by the people that visited us. Nancy Lamb was absolutely hilarious when she came and served us dinner. Jesus was really, really funny. In that rehearsal room, he was brilliant. Always find the Tree of Temptation funny when he gives people nicknames, and the Tree of Temptation's wit is just amazing. He's so witted. Another one of my favourite moments is seeing JJ get wound up by me. Done the comments, oh, and it's taken you 2 cans of lava to even bring this to my attention. But my funniest moment has to be the Taco Hell task. And in particular, Mario sat over there, and some of his reactions, like when we go, Mario, just, guys, stop chanting, please. Let me do this. So